Hey, what's up guys? It's David here again, showing you how to get a little better at dropshipping every day. Before we start, I do want to say that if you want to schedule a free call with me, if you're a complete beginner and need that direct help, go ahead and follow my Instagram and DM me there. My Instagram handle is DavidDoesEcom. I'm brand new to the ecom world as far as a teacher or teaching this kind of stuff. So I don't really have any followers. So if you DM me first, you'll get the responses first and you'll be able to schedule a call with me. All right. So today we're actually going to be learning how to build a drop shipping store on Shopify. Okay. This is the first part to it. I don't know how many parts there are going to be to it. So make sure you subscribe if you're a new drop shipper so you know the exact steps to take in order to have a successful drop shipping store. So right now, let's go ahead and go into my computer right now. I'm going to pull up Google Domains. That way, when we think of a store name, we start thinking about and checking to see what domains are available for that store name. Okay, so let's hop in there. All right, guys, so we're inside my Google Domains right now. One thing I do want to mention is if you don't know what to name your store, try to make it not sound too spammy, you know? Like, I think you guys all know what kind of names are spammy. I like to take my inspiration from like big brand names that are out there today, okay? So if you're doing a one product store, I guess try to name your site around that product. So if you were selling a water bottle, for example, for a lack of a better product, right? You can put, for example, Water Bottle Pro. That's probably a whack name, but I'm just giving you an example, okay? So if you're running a niche store, let's say you're in the home and garden, niche. Maybe you can name your store Home and Garden Plus. I don't know. I'm just thinking right off the bat. These names probably suck, but for this case, let's go into Google Domains right now. So let's go into Google Domains right now. And I do want to mention this before we actually get started. Make sure you think of your name and then create a Gmail account for that store name, okay? A lot of people don't say this because a lot of people go ahead and sign up for Shopify with their personal Gmails or their personal emails. I personally don't do that because I use a certain Gmail for my store's email, okay? So whenever they email my store, it goes to my created Gmail account for that store and I respond from there. People say, well, isn't that not professional because it's a Gmail account? Honestly, customers don't care as long as you're providing that excellent customer service, okay? So you'll get emails here and there. You respond professionally. And as long as you do that, you don't need to buy a separate domain. Obviously, in the future, if you're making thousands of sales and you're starting to become more of a brand, then it is recommended to get a specific professional email that has your store name in it, okay? But for this example, if we're just starting out, to be as most cost efficient as possible, let's go ahead and go into Google Domains. I'm gonna look up, this is gonna be a whack name, so don't take this as an example. It's just for my test store, okay? I'm gonna look up David Dropship Store, and I'm gonna see if that domain is available. .com, okay? DavidDropshipStore.com, and I want to make sure it's available. So you go in here. Oh man, my internet's kind of slow, but let's check it out. Okay, here we go. Finally, David Dropship Store. There's an exact match right here for $12 a year. Perfect. Okay, it's usually gonna range from $12, $14, $16. It shouldn't be over 20. Okay, so if you scroll down, you'll have other domain names. Okay, so you can see DavidDropship.store. That one's $50 a year. DavidDropshipStore.me. Always want to try to go for .com, okay? So in this case, David Dropship Store is available. Now, I'm not going to buy it off of Google, okay? That's how I know, okay, if you're thinking of your store name, you know that store name, that domain is available, okay? So now, you actually want to create a Gmail for that specific name, okay? So I'm going to go to gmail.com, and then I'm going to create an account, okay? So this is going to be your store account. Don't use your personal. Obviously, if you already have a Gmail, you're not going to create a new one for yourself. You're creating it for your store. So for my first name, I'm going to put David Dropship. Last name will be store, okay? Then my Gmail is actually going to be David Dropship Store. Let's see if it's available. I'm going to create a password. Confirm it. And then hit next. Bam, we just created our new Gmail. Now we got to put in all this information. Let me fill it out. I'm gonna blur out my my phone number here so you guys don't see that. Boom. Now you create. This is an easy step. Everybody should know how to create a Gmail account. It's not hard. Okay, then you want to verify it. Do put your phone number though, because Google's gonna send you a text to verify your account. So I got my text here now. And I'm going to put in the code 280718. I don't really care if you guys know that code. It's not going to be there forever. I'm going to skip this. Read through the terms. I agree. Okay. Pretty simple stuff. Basic stuff. Now, once our Gmail is created, now we want to go to Shopify and create the free trial. So while this is loading, let's go ahead and go to Shopify. Bam. Cool. We're gonna start a free trial up here, okay? For those of you who are completely new, you want to start a free trial. So right now, there's a 14-day free trial on Shopify, okay? You're gonna use the email address that you just created. That's gonna be your store email address, okay? If you go back to my Gmail, bam, it's created, okay? So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna put email address David Dropship Store at gmail.com. Create a password. Your store name is important, guys, okay? This has to match your Gmail account, okay? That way it's more professional, okay? So make sure that store name matches your Gmail. So I'm going to go ahead and put David Drop Ship Store. See if it's available. Bam, it's available. If it's not available, it'll have a little X around here where my cursor is at, okay? So that's available. So now you want to create your store. Create my store. Now we wait while we create it. It's pretty simple stuff, guys. Okay. The reason I wanted to do this first is because a lot of people don't mention this. If you're using your personal Gmail account without buying a specific domain, a specific email for your dropship store, when customers email you, it's going to be your personal email address, and that just doesn't look professional because it's not related to your store. Okay, so now tell us a little bit about yourself. For this, we can skip this. Okay, it doesn't matter. Shopify doesn't care for this. Now this is all you. Okay, you have to put your personal information right here. Okay, I'm just gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna skip through this so you guys don't see my address and all that stuff. Oh, and also, guys, at the bottom when it says business or personal website optional, don't put anything there because you currently don't have a website. Okay, so just leave that blank. And then put enter my store. Okay, you don't have to put this store as a registered business. You don't have to do that. You can just put enter my store. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to buy your domain. Okay, so actually let's go ahead and select the plan right here. Okay, your trial just started. Select the plan. So what you're going to do is you're gonna select the $29 a month plan. Okay, you don't need the $79. You don't need the $299 a month. You just need the $29 a month plan. You're gonna select that plan. You're gonna put your information, your credit card information or your debit card information. Give me a second. I'm gonna put my card info because I'm gonna show you guys how to buy a domain and I'm gonna need that. Okay, so you want to select the $29 every 30 days. And then I'm going to add my credit card. Okay. So let me put in all this information and then I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys. So once you put your information, you want to go ahead and select here, start plan. Keep in mind, it's not going to charge you until after 14 days. Okay. So you got that free trial. So now at the bottom, it's still going to say select plan, even though we already selected a plan. Don't worry about that. Bam. It's just going to do that until we actually buy our domain. So the way you buy your domain is you're going to go on here into online store. You want to go down here to domains. Okay. Then you're going to go here and buy a new domain. Okay. You want to go ahead and search the domain name that you've already said, that you've already decided on. So David Drop Ship Store, okay, .com. There it is. DavidDropShipStore.com is available for $14 a year. You want to select buy, and then I'm not gonna buy it because obviously this is just a test store, but you buy it and don't do anything else. Shopify will automatically connect it to your Shopify store, so now your domain for your Shopify store will be the domain that you just bought. Okay. So you don't need to buy it through GoDaddy. You don't need to buy it through anywhere else. Make sure you do it this way. It's the easiest, most simple way. So yeah, that's that. All right. So once you buy it and you actually connect it, Shopify will connect it, and it'll be right here where you'll have a domain name, and that'll be your primary domain. Will be the domain that you just bought. Okay. So the primary domain will be that. Okay. Pretty simple stuff, guys. I think that's going to do it for this video. So make sure you subscribe, guys, because next week I'm going to show you how to input these products onto your store. And I try to make this as simple as possible for the beginner dropshippers. Okay. So if you're a beginner and you're looking to build a store, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and go ahead and give this video a like. I forgot to mention that during the video. So give this video a like, and I'll see you guys next time.